Bonjour, ça va? How you doing, everyone? Good to see you. Welcome back to Premier League, Dad. My name is Key. We are live for a huge Champions League quarter-final, second leg at Anfield, Liverpool PSG. Here we go. Come on, the Reds. I've got a good feeling about this one. I've got a good feeling that we're going to put at least a good account of ourselves in. 2-0 is a long way to come back. It's a very, very difficult score to turn around, that one. I honestly think Liverpool have the wherewithal to do it at Anfield tonight. However, I'm not expecting us to go through. I'm positive. I am a glass half full kind of guy. You know that if you've watched the channel before. I am an optimist. But I just can't quite... It's going to be difficult to see PSG not scoring. They are maybe the best side in Europe, maybe the best side in football at the minute. They are the holders. They are on course for another treble. But I really do. I think Liverpool will make it difficult, and I think we'll win on the night. I'll say that. Maybe it'll be 2-0, or 2-1 rather, or 3-2. I don't know, but I think we'll beat them tonight. But we might just not go through. It's going to be a difficult one. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully you are. How are we all doing in the chat? Good to see you. Let me know your predictions. Make sure you've left a like early doors. We've only got 17 minutes to kick off. This one is live on Amazon Prime. So if you want to watch us, watch along with us, it is going to be on Amazon Prime. The lineups, we've already put the lineups in the chat. You can see the lineups over here. If you're watching on the main platform, you'll be able to see them. But it is Mamadashvili in goal, Frimpong and Kirkez. They're going to be very high, I would imagine. Kanate and Van Dijk at centre-back. Gravenberch and McAllister have got massive jobs defensively tonight. Szoboszlai and Wirtz are going to have to do their bit as well. And Isak and Ekitike. It's what I've been talking about all season. Liverpool playing a box midfield. A box 4 midfield. I've said it all season. This is what we've needed to do. Box midfield, 2 up front. We've played our best football of the season in this formation. With Isak and Ekitike up front. When we played against Frankfurt away, Liverpool were phenomenal. This is exactly what we wanted to see. It's going to be an incredible game, this one for us. PSG are no slouches though, are they? Safanov in goal. He's very questionable. If we can have a couple of pops at that goalkeeper, I'm telling you we've got a chance. Mendes, Hakimi in the wing-back positions. Pacho and Marquinhos at centre-back. Neves, Vitinha, Zaire Emery in midfield. Kvaratskhelia, Doué and Dembele, the front three. This is going to be a really difficult one. Services Slot has lost it. No Salah or Rio. I'll be honest, Rio can't play longer than 60 minutes. He can't do it. He's not... Every time we've put him in, we've needed to take him off after 60, 70 minutes. He's not really got the legs for that. It's much better, I think, if we bring him on towards the back end of the game when we've got maybe tired legs, we can go and hurt the opposition. And Salah, let's be honest, Salah's had all season. Salah's not been great for us all season. I would much rather back the players on the pitch tonight, all of whom I expect will be at Liverpool next season. And that's the big thing. I want players who are going to be committed to the cause. We're going to need everybody committed to the cause tonight if Liverpool have any hope of going through. Ahmed, good to see you. MCFC Edits, I do think there's a comeback happening today. You can never count out Barca. Liam, hi Key, absolutely disgusted with the United result last night. Absolutely awful. Yeah, it wasn't great. Certainly wasn't great. Right. Quick pre-match quiz. Should we do a quick pre-match quiz? Can you name for me, get your answers in the chat, the Liverpool Champions League and Europa League combined since the start of the Champions League, since 1992 onwards? Can you name the highest goal scorers in Europe for Liverpool? The top 25 goal scorers in Europe for Liverpool. The top 25. Can you name them for me? Get your answers in the chat. Who are they? The top 25 goal scorers in Europe for Liverpool since 1992. Who are they? Trent Alexander-Arnold, says Razine. It's not Trent. Believe it or not, Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't make the top 25. No, there are more. There are better goal scorers for Liverpool than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bobby Firmino is correct. Bobby Firmino is he is 4th. Michael Owen, Joe. Michael Owen is 5th. Stevie G is second. Mo Salah is first. Correct. Robbie Fowler. Robbie Fowler is... Where have I put Robbie Fowler? He's there. He is 8th. Luis Suarez. No, not Luis Suarez. Sadio Mane is 3rd. Torres. Yeah, Torres is there. He is 9th. Yeah, not Luis Suarez. Not Thiago. Not Mascherano. Wijnaldum's there, though. Yep, Genie Wijnaldum's there. Dirk Kuyt. Yep, Dirk Kuyt is 7th. Steve McManaman. No, not Steve McManaman, believe it or not. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is there. Yep. Sturridge. No, not Daniel Sturridge. Not Isaac. Lucho Gonzalez. Luis Diaz, I'm assuming that is. Mo Salah, you've got Gerrard, you've got Mane, you've got Firmino, Owen, Fowler, Kuyt, Crouch, and Torres. Babel, yes, Ryan Babel. 7 goals in Europe for Ryan Babel. He's there. Cody Gakpo, 5. Yes, good answer. Not Xabi Alonso, but Jota is there, Harry. Yes, Jota has got 5. Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia is there. Yep, he is 6th. Keep them coming. Not Xabi Alonso. Not Raheem Sterling either. No, not Raheem Sterling. Virgil van Dijk. Yep, Virgil van Dijk has 5. Not Ian Rush. I'm trying to see if there's any others that people haven't said. Coutinho is there. Yes, Coutinho is there. Not Joel Matip. Not Carroll. Souness is before this time. We're looking specifically for Liverpool's top 25 European goal scorers since 1992, since the start of the Champions League, effectively. Not Risa. Not Risa, no. Keep them coming. Keep your answers coming in. Not Matip. So far, you've got Coutinho, Jota, Gakpo, Wijnaldum, Van Dijk, Diaz, Babel, Torres, Crouch, Kuyt, Garcia, Fowler, Owen, Firmino, Mane, Gerrard, and Salah. There's still more to get. Come on, not Emre Can, but Emil Heskey. Good shout, Emil Heskey. That is the first ever Liverpool goal I saw scored live. Not Origi, but Dean Saunders. Good answer, Ian. Well done. Fantastic answer. Dean Saunders sneaking into the top 10. One of Liverpool's highest ever European goal scorers. Sammy Hippie is there. Big Sammy is there with 6. Yossi. Yep, Yossi Benayoun is there. He's got 6 as well. Not Emre Can. Not Sturridge. Keep them coming. Keep your guesses coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left to get. You've got 5 left to get, and there's a couple of them in the starting lineup tonight, would you believe? Not Risa. Scored 4 in one game. Bit before my time, that, to be fair. I do remember Dean Saunders, but not scoring 4 in one game. Not Milner, not Danny Murphy, no. Not Milner and not Danny Murphy. Not Morientes. Soberslai is correct, yes. And Alexis McAllister with 5. Yeah, there's still some more to get. 1, 2, 3. 3 left to get, and they've all subsequently left Liverpool, but they are all still playing. I'll give you that clue. Not Ekatike, not Kuhl. There's 3 that's left. 3 that's left, and they're all still playing. One of them is playing in the Premier League. The other 2 are playing elsewhere. Darwin Núñez, good answer. Darwin Núñez has got 10 European goals for Liverpool across the Champions League and the Europa League. Scored against Real Madrid. We might be playing Real Madrid in a semi-final if we play our cards right and they play theirs. Not Fabinho, no. Not Origi. Couple left to get. One of them still playing in the Premier League. Harvey Elliott, well done, Ahmed. Yep, Harvey Elliott's there. He got 5 in Europe for us. And one more left to get, still playing. Still playing. But he's not playing in the Premier League. He plays mostly in green. That might give you a clue. That might give you a clue. Oxlade, there you go. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain is the final one. So that was a little pre-match quiz. We've got 8 minutes to kick off. I thought we'd do a little pre-match quiz. I've got another pre-match quiz for you, actually. We've got 2 before we actually get stuck in. But the top 25 Liverpool goal scorers in Europe since 1992 are Sami Hyypiä, Coutinho, Elliott, McAllister, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jota, Gakpo, Wijnaldum, Van Dijk, Diaz, Szoboszlai, Benayoun, Babel, Heskey, Torres, Saunders, Nunes, Crouch, Kaut, Garcia, Fowler, Owen, Firmino, Mane, Gerrard, Salah. There you go, top 25. Not quite Charlie Adam. Here's another question for you to think about. This one's mainly just for the Liverpool fans. I'm not sure anyone else will get it. Ian might get it though. He's a staunch Liverpool fan. He's been a Red for a while. There's only been 5 Liverpool players, 5 sent off in this competition. Well, yeah, in this competition. There's only been 5 Liverpool players sent off in the Champions League. Can you name them? Is tonight's game on Prime? It is indeed, yes. Ollie, I'm not doing either of them games, mate. No, not doing either of them games. But we've got 5. There's 5 players. 5 players who have been sent off for Liverpool before tonight. Maybe there'll be another one tonight. But there's been 5 players sent off in Champions League history for Liverpool. Not Carragher, Gerrard or Mane. No. Dietmar Hamann. Yeah, Dietmar Hamann is one. Sent off against Valencia in 2002. Not Fabinho, not Skrtel, not Gerrard or Van Dijk, not Salah. No, not Schmeitzer, not Alisson, none of them. Dietmar Hamann is the only one so far. Not Robbo. 4 more left to get. There's a couple that are very, very recent. Not Bellamy, no. Not Isak, not Reina or Barros, not Joe Gomez. One of them, to be fair, he's got sent off every time he's played for Liverpool. I wouldn't expect you to get him unless you're a big Liverpool fan. Unless you're a Liverpool fan, I'm not sure you'd get it. Not Juve. No, not Juve, not Ekitike. Not Van Dijk or Mane, no. Not McAllister, Lovren or Alonso, no. Not Curtis Jones. Hiya, Pete. Hiya, Mike. How's it going? Not Fabinho. Not Staunton. No, not Stan Collymore or Emil Heskey. Nallo. Good stuff. Yes, Nallo is right, Harry. Yes, Nallo is one. He was sent off against PSV about 18 months ago, wasn't he? 18 months ago. ILJ, how's it going, mate? The city of North will be glad you are streaming. It's going to be a tough night for supporters. Jermaine Pennant, Baz. Yes, Jermaine Pennant, correct. Jermaine Pennant was sent off against Porto, Liverpool's first Champions League game of that season in 2007. I was at that game as well. Jermaine Pennant, Dietmar Hamann, Amara Nallo. Joe Gomez, sorry, did I say Joe Gomez? No, Joe Gomez is right. Yeah, again, Sevilla, 2-2. Joe Gomez was sent off. There's one more left to get. And that, yeah, FM No Casuals has got it. It's the Serbian winger. He flicked his hand out against FC Bâle. A big game Liverpool needed to win in the Champions League in 2015, I think it was. He threw his arm out. Oh, nothing, absolutely nothing decision. The referee, ridiculous decision to send him off. But he threw his arm out. And Lazar Markovic become the one of the only players to be sent off for Liverpool in the Champions League. There you go. Pete, did I not say Neil? Oh, mate, I thought you were saying hello. I thought you said HALO. I thought you was just saying hello in a funny way. I didn't know you were saying Amara Nallo. But yeah, Markovic, Lazar Markovic, Amara Nallo, Joe Gomez, Dietmar Hamann and Jermaine Pennant. They are the only 5 Liverpool players who have ever been sent off in the Champions League. And now we can focus on the game. Come on the Reds. Come on the Reds. Ollie, what games are you doing on the weekend then? There's loads of good games on. Couldn't tell you yet, mate. No idea. Chelsea United at 8 o'clock. Liverpool Everton Saturday Sunday. Liverpool Everton and Arsenal City. Yeah, so those are the definites. Come on. Yeah, Lazar Markovic. It was a yellow card, if you ask me. It was, yes, definitely. Panashista, I've got a quiz for today. Starting 11 of LFC top scorers in the Premier League era. We'll do that at half-time, mate, definitely. Josh, come on, lad. Yes. GI, why are you not watching the Arsenal game? Because Arsenal aren't playing tonight. Arsenal aren't playing tonight. No, it's Atletico Madrid-Barca tonight, mate. I thought you'd know that as an Arsenal fan. Zanisa, hey Key, hate to admit it as a man, but been struggling mentally lately. But your streams in the day help me forget my worries. Thanks, man. Oh, mate, I'm really sorry to hear that. First off, I really am sorry to hear that, but I'm pleased that what we have and what we're doing here together is helping you. Genuinely, that's yeah. Listen, we'll always be here. I'll always be here. We'll be watching footy together. If it helps you in some small way, I'm really pleased to hear that. But I hope you're feeling better, mate. Life's tough. I get it. But tomorrow's a brand new day. Stay positive. Stay positive. There's always help and hope on the other side. But I'm really, really glad that you've been able to share that, mate. That's the first big step. 3 stars says 97 football fans gone but never forgotten on the eve of the 15th of April. God bless them. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely correct. Yeah, the anniversary tomorrow. Unbelievable. Welsh Ring Evening Key, what's your score prediction? I think I'm gonna go for 3-1. 3-1 Liverpool. Yeah, 3-1 Liverpool I'm going for. Rebel MC got family stuff going on, so this is a good break. Yeah, and like I said, we'll always be here if you need us. As Sarah said there, absolutely bang on the money. Yeah, always here if you need us. We'll be here every day. Josh, that's what I said on my Super 6. Went with my heart. We'll have to wait and see. But come on, let's get locked in. Locked in for this one. Liverpool PSG. That goalkeeper is definitely there for getting at. I'm telling you, if we don't score one tonight, I will be astonished. We can definitely do these tonight. We can get an early goal. We can get them on the back foot. Come on. Come on, the Reds. If you've not already, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you've subbed if you've not already. Luke Watts, this is my therapy. Well, I would to be fair, we are certainly not qualified in that sense. And I'll be honest, footy if you're really, really invested in footy and you know, your teams, because there's a lot of people who do get quite sort of swing with the results of the footy, I guess, almost. If your team wins, you're on cloud 9. If your team gets beat, it ruins your weekend. There's a lot of people who are like that. I used to be like that. It's a very, very normal and common thing. But yeah, if you are feeling like that, it's very important you speak to someone. Very, very important you speak to someone. Gamer Guru, miracle at Anfield will be stopping PSG scoring 3. Listen, we'll concede chances. Of that, there is no doubt. We will absolutely concede chances. There's absolutely nothing we can do to stop that. They're a brilliant side. Of course we will. Ian, are we doing this, Key? Oh, yes. I believe. I'm saying it. Do you know what? Yes, I believe. I think 3-1. I think we take them to extra time and we go through in extra time. Maybe it's penalties again. I don't know, but I think we're here for the night. I think we're here for the duration. It's going to be a good night of football either way. Need to have a shot on target at least. Well, listen, we've got 2 centre forwards up there tonight. And we've got quite a bit of pace. City of Northville, if you overlook offence, team cohesion, identity, pace, confidence, and the score, it's actually quite even. Well, yes, that's also very true. Gamer Guru, hey Jelly, how was the player of the year during that Leeds game? Broken verdict, football stressful sometimes. United yesterday, very true. Yeah. And Joe Story, bonjour Key. Bonjour to you, sir. Bonjour, mes amis. Darren Doherty, name on the back of the Valencia jersey. There is no name on the back of the Valencia jersey. However, I think if there was a name on the back of that, it would have been Pablo Aimar. Maybe at a push, Roberto Ayala. I quite like Baraka as well. Baraka and Vicente, both were very good, but I would say Aimar. Mate, they've got Cal the Dragon in goal. Need to have shots at him. Yeah, we've got to have a go at them tonight. Come on, Liverpool. This is it. I am feeling very, very confident. Come on, let's get stuck into him. Straight into him. They don't like it up them knees. Luis Enrique, he'll be giving it the old Pep Guardiola scratches all over his face at the end of the night, I'm telling you. Come on. Let's have that Anfield roar. I'm feeling confident. Let me know in the chat. Well, give me a number from 1 to 10 how confident you're feeling. If you're a Liverpool fan, give me a number from 1 to 10 how confident you are that we're going to go through. Right now, as it stands, game's not even. I'll ask you again later in the game. Give me a number for what you're feeling. 1 to 10. 10 being ultra confident, we're definitely going through. 1 being, I don't think it's happening in a million years. Give me a 1 to 10. What are you at? Ultan Doherty, times kickoff. Kickoff is now. We are 1 minute in. Eddie says the Anfield roar's a myth. You wouldn't know. You've never been in the Champions League. You'd never know. 10 that PSG will stroll it. Barca 1-0 in front. Christ, that started fast. Lamine Yamal scored after just 4 minutes at the Wanda Metropolitano. That's kind of the start that Liverpool needed. I mean, we're still... Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing there, Kirkes? What are you doing? They're in the box. Keep them out. No fast start. No fast start. Get it away. For God's sake. That's not what we need. Jason Parker says 3. Unlucky Domino says, if Slot gets sacked before Arteta, it would be a travesty. I think the thing is, yeah, Slot should never be getting sacked. Not for me. Not for me at all. Pete Green, all Aimar was a good player, and that her was like that United fan. Well, we're very, very deep. Ekatiki's sort of playing from the right at the minute. Here's Kvaratskhelia. He's got Frimpong with him. Cuts inside. Gotta do better here. Gotta stay out. Strike. Good block. And over the bar. Liverpool concede the corner. Zaire Emery with the shot. Unknown Wolf, it's not easy, but it's not impossible for Liverpool. Even if they score 2, they might have a chance. Pressure's on, absolutely. Government name unknown. The way PSG pass inside the box petrifies me every time. It's this from the edge of the box for me. This is where we're going to get done. Like, deflections from the edge of the box. That's kind of what did us in the first leg, isn't it? They'll just have a pop from outside the area, and if it goes for them... Here, Kvaratskhelia again. Strike. Good save. Well done, Mama. That's what we need. Liverpool play it long. Here's Isak. Well done, Wirtz. Oh. Unlucky. That's better. Yes, well done. How have you missed that? Oh. See, all these people, there's all these rival fans in the chat, and to be honest, they're all United and Everton fans, the vast majority of them anyway. None of whom even know what Champions League football looks like recently. So they're all having a pop. They're all having their little moments. These Everton and United fans. But I guarantee they won't be here later. If Liverpool take the lead, they'll all start panicking. They'll all scuttle off. They'll all scarper. Like rats leaving a sinking ship. Government name unknown. If we can beat PSG, then we can beat any team in the competition. But we've already beaten Real Madrid. Well done, Kirkes. Good lad. Get stuck right in. That's what we need. Derek reacts, I'm a United fan, but I'm here for the football. Good lad. Hey, and do you know what? That's not all United and Everton fans, by the way. We've got a lot of lovely United and Everton fans. But there's it's I would say the trolls are concentrated in that segment. Oh, here's Ekatike. He's playing off the right tonight. Means we're going to expect him maybe to cut in a little bit more. Frimpong. Have a go, Hugo. Out to Gravenberg. 5 minutes in. Liverpool still searching for the first shot on target. Ekatike and Frimpong trying to combine down that right-hand side. Flex AFC, slot in. Absolutely slot in. I'm slot in as well. I'm glad we're all on the same page. S. Mason, Arsenal fan here, just for the footy key. I'm always here, aren't I? Absolutely, mate. You're a loyal and a regular. We love it. Here's Frimpong. Drives forward. Vert's got to get the ball in. We'll take a corner. Yes, that's what we wanted. We'll start with a corner. Here we go. BLK Hammer Key, as a United fan, I really like your lives. I'll be here even if you lose. Yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will, even if we lose. Of course you will. United fans need to remember they got beat by Grimsby. Oh no, that's gone. That's been wiped from the memory. They don't even remember that. I'm also slotting. Come on. I really want them to, properly just to wind up those slot outers as well. Ball whipped in. Header. Oh, straight at the keeper. We've had our first shot on target 6 minutes in. 6 minutes we've had our first shot on target. That's what we wanted. A nice fast start. Get stuck in. Channel your inner Arsenal. Yeah, we could have done with that on that set piece. Prince Rupert, what? Key, did you just say most of the trolls are toffees or devils? We all know 99% are gooners. They're not really trolls, them. They aren't trolls. They just come in very angry and emotional. Usually when they're getting beat at the minute. Here's Ekatike. What's the reason for you being slotting, Key? Because I think the manager is and has done a really good job since he's come into the club, and I wouldn't want any other manager in charge. I think he's done a really good job. And I don't think any other manager could have done better with the cards that he's been dealt. I think it ultimately boils down to, what do you actually think of this Liverpool squad? If you're a United fan, if you're a Liverpool fan and you think this Liverpool squad should have been competing with Arsenal and City, then I can understand why you would be slot out. I can totally understand that. My argument is, if you look at our bench that we've been naming all season, and then City and Arsenal's bench, we're nowhere near them. Also, if we win against Everton at the weekend and Chelsea beat United at Stamford Bridge, we're ahead of them. Liverpool are in third, potentially, by the weekend. So, as bad as you think it is, honestly, we've got to a Champions League quarter-final, maybe a semi-final after tonight. We've got to an FA Cup quarter-final. We might well lose to the eventual winners of that competition. And we might well finish third. I don't think that's a season worth sacking a manager over. I think it's ridiculous, to be honest, that we're even having that discussion. Joe, who can Liverpool get if they go through? It's Bayern or Real Madrid. So the game we're going to be watching tomorrow night. Hopefully, Liverpool can make it through, and then we can watch that Bayern Real Madrid game tomorrow with a real sort of, let's see. Let's just wait and see whether or not Liverpool can make it through, and if we can, because I think if we get either of them, I'd fancy us against either of them. Honestly, I don't think Bayern are that good. Attacking wise, they're wonderful, but midfield and defence, I'm not that impressed. I mean, admittedly, I don't think we're brilliant either, but I'm not scared of them. I'd much prefer to face Bayern than Real Madrid, if I'm dead honest with you. LRX says Jonathan Morley's all doom and gloom about Slot. Nice hearing a Liverpool fan speak sense. I know, but you know what, mate? The honest truth is about that is that doom and gloom gets you views. Strike, good save, well done, Mamadashvili, wonderful stuff. Yeah, if you doom and gloom, you'll get views. That's the ultimate reality. I don't even know. We might have lost to the eventual winners. Screw you, Southampton. Here's Kvaratskhelia down the left-hand side. Keep him out, Liverpool. Out to Neves. I think it'll be impossible to block them all, unfortunately, Sarah. Great play. Well done, Kirkes and Wirtz. Kirkes and Wirtz getting it away from Doué there. Well done. That's better. Wonderful defending, Liverpool. Well done. Need to see a bit more from Ekatike and Isak, and here they are. Oh, go on, Hugo. Unlucky lad. Could always be worse. Could be a Spurs fan. Joel says, fair play to Mark Goldbridge, by the way. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Innovator. Absolutely. Innovator in the space. Good luck to him. Absolutely good luck to him. He's not everyone's cup of tea, but then again, he doesn't have to be, does he? Fair play. Got to respect the fact that he's ground a channel out of it and a living out of it, and a very nice living and a very big community. And yeah, absolutely fair play to the fella. Fair play. Massive respect to him. He gets to watch football for a living, doesn't he? It's not a bad thing. This is kind of what this is one of the reasons I started mine. Is ultimately is looking at people like Goldbridge, and yeah, hey, if I'm 1% as successful as him, I think I'll have done all right. Stacey says 3-star Reds evening. I'm okay, thanks. Hope you're well. I'm gutted too. Keep faith, you'll stay up. At least you got something out of it. I still think Forest will stay up now. Looking at that. No, actually, no, I don't. I think Forest are going down at the minute. They might go down, but they might be in the Champions League if they win the Europa League. Nice work, Dylan. Good stuff. Most exciting is Bundesliga gave him games to earn. Maybe one day we can watch EPL on YouTube. Maybe I should be bidding for the National League rights and the EFL rights. Because nobody else is... Oh, there's not too many. There are some, but there's not too many who are covering National League and Championship and League 1, League 2. That's kind of our strength as a channel, isn't it? That we do a bit of everything. Bit of every game. Every league, every competition. Addy, your sound mate for the red. You're all right as well for the blue. City of Northville, most exciting is Bundesliga. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. Gamer Guru, keep going, Key, and Carragher could buy your channel for 7 figures. And the rest. I don't come cheap. And Gesso Pandawi, all the best to Liverpool from an Arsenal fan. Lots of love to the Arsenal fans. Flex, when are you going on the football terrace? I don't know. I've not heard from Terry in a while, to be honest. Terry messaged me and said, "Do you want to come on?" I wasn't able to do it at the time. I had a few other things going on, conflict of interest, conflict of schedule. So I've turned down a couple of opportunities to go on there, but he's got a great platform as well. Good luck to him. But yeah, no, we've not spoken a couple of months since, maybe. I think it was about a couple of months. I think it was about February, end of February, the last time I heard from Terry when he asked me to go on. But yeah, I couldn't do it then. Maybe there's an opportunity to do something in future, but no, we've not heard since. Teaching Tony, I took PSG moneyline, but you know it's only because I watch you and you give an honest assessment of your squad every time. I do, yes. This PSG squad is night and day ahead of Liverpool. Ekatike here. This is where we need to do better, though. You've got to take a better touch there, lad. Out to Frimpong. Get the ball in first time. Don't wait it out. What are you doing? That's the number one frustration of strikers. Number one. If your winger or your fullback gets the ball in that area of the pitch, get it in early. Stop chopping back. As soon as you get it, out your feet, in. First time. Before they let anyone settle. Rebel MC, how much is a pie and a pint at Anfield? Again, couldn't tell you. It's been about 2 years since I went, and I wouldn't have bought a pie or a pint. I don't have pints, and I would never buy a pie. Wouldn't have minded maybe a cup of Bovril, but I don't think I even got that when I went last time. We were in the hospitality last time we went, actually. So we didn't even have to pay for that. we got a programme and a nice meal. Ox cheek it was. I should say that's not my normal setup. I would never really normally be in hospitality, but the last game I went to at Liverpool was hospitality. It was very nice as well. But good ball in. Here's McAllister, the new shaven-headed McAllister. Oh, again, he was... Oh, you divvy. He was waiting for the ball there about 15 minutes earlier. Lucky boy. I heard AFTV will have you on, mate. Got an Arteta shirt for you to wear. Hey, keep asking the question. I'll get on. Welsh Ring, I was watching DR Sports earlier and they were doing an agree or disagree. One of them was you'd rather prime Premier League Henry to prime Premier League Ronaldo. Yeah, I would. I would rather prime Premier League Henry to prime Premier League Ronaldo. Absolutely. He prefers Lambrini. No, I'm not. That's not my guy. That's not my stuff. Van Dijk far post header. Oh, Gravenberg, you numpty. And Safanov punches it away. Kanate back in. Easy for the keeper. Nice. Love that, Dylan. Government name unknown. We've been the better team so far. We just need to be clinical when in on goal. PSG are playing a very, very... Well, Liverpool are playing a very high line, it must be said. Here's Kvaratskhelia. Far post. Doué. In the area. Oh, Dembele skies it and it's going to be a goal kick. Is this PSG v Liverpool? It is, yes. Liverpool 0, PSG 0 so far. I think he was offside there. I'm not worried. I think he was almost certainly offside. When the ball gets played in, watch this. Oh, he wouldn't have been as well, you know. That's a massive chance for Dembele, you know. Massive chance for Dembele. Yeah, big miss. Rebel MC, any half and half scarves kicking about? I haven't got any half and half scarves. Would never. No, not my thing. Long ball forward. Isak wins it. McAllister knocks it forward. Bit of head tennis here from Liverpool. We need to get the ball on the floor. Get at him. Gravenberg, good play. Ekatike. Got to find a red shirt. Stop slowing it down, lad. This is better. Kirkes, go on. Speed things up. Isak. Oh, lucky. Better. What minute are you on, Key? I am on 17 and a half minutes. 17 minutes, 32 seconds, 33 seconds. Are Liverpool running out of steam? I don't think we're running out of steam, but I also think you've got to recognise that PSG are a wonderful side and are coming into this off the back of a week off. These are about as fresh as it gets. We had to play Fulham at the weekend in a maybe a more difficult game than we needed it to be after being 2-0 up. Isak's winning a lot of headers, which is nice to see. And Stacey says, what score do you think Chelsea v United will be, Key? I'm hoping, honestly, I'd love Chelsea to win that one. I'll be rooting for Chelsea. If not, then a draw. But we kind of can't really lose next week, Liverpool. Doesn't matter what happens next week. Liverpool can't lose in that one. Ideally, Chelsea win. If Chelsea win, Liverpool win in the Merseyside derby, we're in third. We're ahead of United. Assuming Villa don't, pick up. But we've got to play Villa as well. We've got to play Chelsea as well. If United manage to beat Chelsea and Liverpool win the Merseyside derby, then we go, I think it's 7 points clear of Chelsea with 6 games left to play. Like, or it'd be 5, wouldn't it? It'd be 5 games left to play. We'd be 7 points clear of them with 5.5 games left to play. We'd have basically wrapped up Champions League qualification. Another goal at Barca, is it? Is it 2? No. Marvin Harrod says 2-0 United. Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed with any scoreline. I'll be cheering for Chelsea because I'd prefer Chelsea to win. But honestly, I don't really care who wins. If Chelsea win, if United win, if it's a draw. Draw's fine. They both drop 2 points. Chelsea are a laughing stock like most London clubs. Well, here we go. Safanov's got an opportunity to pump it long here. Pete Greenall says United had a few weeks off and they weren't fresh. Well, I think there's a tipping point, isn't there? United had like 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks off, and they looked so flat, so lacking in energy, insipid. Whereas PSG have just had a nice little week off. The last game that PSG played was a week last Friday, wasn't it? So it would have been... What was that? Friday this week will be the 18th. Is it the 18th? 15th Wednesday, 16th, 17th. 17th Friday. So that means it was the 3rd of April, the last PSG game. Is that right? 2-0 Barca. 2-0 Barca. There is a comeback on tonight, but it might not be at Anfield. I can see Everton nicking a win against you, though. The good thing is, like I said, it kind of won't matter because if Chelsea win, then even if Liverpool lose against Everton, worst case scenario, I don't think it'll happen, but worst case scenario, if it does, we're still 3 points behind United if Chelsea win. And if United win, then we're 4 points ahead of Chelsea. So still not a dreadful position to be in. Adam, how's it going? Gravenberch. Isak must be. Oh, no. Oh, offside. Why has Gravenberch slowed that down? Isak was in there. Massive opportunity. That was huge for Liverpool. Huge moment in the game. Gravenberch just delays his pass. I can't really blame Isak for that one there. Because he just delays the pass too much. Isak's through. But he's offside. Oh. Liverpool 0, PSG 0. But Isak's just had a massive chance. Welsh wing, I expected us to struggle v Spurs, yet we smashed them. I expected a comfortable win versus Liverpool at home, and we drew 0-0. So no idea how Sunday will go. Did you see as well? Did you see what Diego Simeone said in the pre-match in this game? They were asking him about Barcelona's offside trap, and they said, "How are you planning to combat Barcelona's offside trap?" And Simeone just kind of looked at the reporter and went, "It won't affect us." And everyone was like looking round, confused, like, "What do you mean it won't affect you?" And he said, "Because we're not planning to attack." For an offside trap to work, it means we've got to attack. We're not going to attack. I mean, I thought that might be a bluff, but ultimately now they're going to have to attack, aren't they? So it's kind of not really worked out. Maybe that's a time where Simeone's mouth has got him into trouble a little bit there. 2-0 aggregate lead has just collapsed for Atletico. Pete Greenall, he played us last Wednesday. Oh, God, yeah, sorry. I meant in terms of the league, yeah. I know they played, but I mean in terms of... Yeah, okay, fair enough. They've not had 2 weeks off, but their last game before that was Toulouse, wasn't it? Either way, they've had basically a week off anyway. Marvin Harrod says Man United are going to bottle Champions League football. Can't see that, you know. AD says the away goal doesn't count anymore, does it? No, doesn't count at all. So a PSG goal here just means Liverpool need to score 3. As it stands, I mean, listen, they're playing really well, PSG. For an away side at Anfield, they've defended well. They've created maybe the big chance of the game. They're in again here. Kanate, well played. And they scramble it away, Liverpool. Listen, we've got to ride our luck. There's no doubt about it. We absolutely have to ride our luck. The crowd's a little bit flat at the minute. We maybe need the players to just take an early chance to get the players up. But PSG are definitely getting closer, yes. With a good moment there. A PSG goal, I just feel like the entire atmosphere at Anfield will just drain immediately. There's not really a recognition, I don't feel like, from Liverpool fans. Maybe not enough of a recognition just how good this PSG side are, just how likely they are to maybe go on and win the entire competition again, back to back. They're an astonishing team. Maybe back-to-back trebles, who knows? The crowd isn't flat, it's taking in the atmosphere. Mr. Arsenal fan, good to see you, lad. Frimpong, all the way back to Mamadashvili, maybe? No. Kanate. Oh, we don't do it well there, us at all. That's not good enough. Got to play it up the line, and we just put it straight out of play. That's not good enough. Really not good enough from Frimpong. Need better. James Shepherd, as an Arsenal fan, it's nice to watch a game of footy where teams attack. I think Liverpool will come close, but PSG will sneak through. Great content again, Key. James, massively appreciate you saying that, mate. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you. Please stick around. Let us know your thoughts on the game as it goes on. And yeah, let us know what your prediction obviously is that PSG sneak through, which is basically what mine is as well. I think Liverpool will give them a good game. I think we might even beat them on the night. Maybe it'll be 1-0. Maybe it'll be 3-1. I don't know. But, yeah, I still think PSG maybe nick it. BCFC Benji lacked the belief of a comeback under Slot. I reckon Klopp would have them right up for this. That's so weird, because we've come back loads of times under Arne Slot. We absolutely do not lack belief under this manager. I completely disagree. I think we've come back a lot of times under him. In fact, I think we might have even... I think we had more late goals under Arne Slot than pretty much anyone else this season. I don't know. We've definitely had a lot of late goals in our favour. I mean, we had a lot of late goals against us as well. But I don't think that's due to a lack of belief. If anything, it's usually due to individual errors. Slot trying to join in. That's a foul, referee, and a Liverpool free kick. We'll take that. Be yourself, Dylan. Where does Iraola go to? Well, there's rumours about Newcastle, isn't there? Rohill says, this Liverpool side doesn't have the same fight we used to have. I don't expect a comeback tonight. I don't understand that. I really don't understand it. This is not good. I think it's Ekatike. Is it Ekatike who's gone down here? And the whole team surrounding him. Atletico Madrid scored against Barcelona. It's looking like Mo Salah's going to have to come on for Ekatike here. Slot's just having a quick word with him. Salah inevitably not really doing a whole lot. But this is the sort of thing that Liverpool have needed. Well, not needed, but Liverpool have needed like a... I don't know what the expression is. But we've had this sort of thing all season. Look at this. It's just an awkward landing. When it happens like that off the ball, it's never good, is it? Oh, he's just fallen. Is it his ankle? I think he's rolled his ankle. That's it. That's probably Ekatike out for the World Cup if he's not careful. Yeah, we've got a stretcher coming on here. Ekatike stretchered off. And honestly, that might be his World Cup in danger, because an ankle injury, if it is an ankle injury, a bad one, could see him miss out on that France squad. James, if Arsenal get past Sporting, I doubt we'd get past Barca, but possibly Atleti over 2 legs. Looks like he's Achilles. See, even Achilles is terrible. I remember I think it was Fabio Aurelio. Fabio Aurelio did his Achilles against PSV, and he said he'd never felt pain like it. He said it felt like someone had shot him in his ankle. Like he's literally in the back of his foot. It just felt like the sharpest pain ever. And yeah, he was out for a long time, I think, after that. Nearly 9 months. He missed most of the season. It's a very bad injury. Yeah, about a year, isn't it, Butch Jonah? Yeah. Joe Woods, 150 mil for Isak. Mate, he's literally played about 20 minutes of football since breaking his leg. Do you think you might be jumping the gun? Do you think you might just be jumping the gun? He's played about 20 minutes since he broke his leg last year. I think you might be getting ahead of yourself. Salah looks pissed off. He's coming on. Same attitude he was showing Klopp before Klopp left. His attitude stinks. It does. Yes, it absolutely does. City of Northfield, there goes the chances of beating United. I'll be honest, I think it's just improved. Because Hugo Ekitike, listen, as wonderfully talented as he is as a young player, oh, he's been dreadful for the last few months. He has been absolutely dreadful. Never nice to see. You want to see him on the pitch. You want to see him being able to affect the game. But honestly, I don't feel like it absolutely damages this Liverpool first 11 to replace him with Mo Salah. They've both been about as bad as each other in the last 3 or 4 months. Mo Salah maybe a bit more experience, maybe a point to prove, who knows? Mo Salah to come on is not a terrible change for Liverpool. Lookman has scored for Atletico Madrid. Nice. Atletico Madrid back in it. Back in front on aggregate. Long ball forward from Mamardashvili. Van Dijk's forward. Out to Salah. Got to get the ball in. First time. Isak. Oh, must be. Oh, you absolute donut. Marquinhos with an unbelievable tackle. Absolute warrior there, Marquinhos. Liverpool so close to 1-0. Anfield rocking now. Ball goes out to the left-hand side. First time, this is what I said. As soon as the winger gets the ball, you've got to go for that. You've absolutely got to put the ball in first time. Salah does it. It's good quality. Oh, and we're so close to Van Dijk. Just getting it in. Just about. So unlucky. Corner for Liverpool. Far post. Safanov. Kirkes. What are you doing? Such a scramble there at the end of the at the Anfield Road end. Ball gets played in. Kanate just misses the header. Kirkes at the far post. Kirkes and Van Dijk with Liverpool's best 2 chances of the game so far. Give that keeper credit. So it's the first time he's actually pulled a save off in about 3 months for PSG. How did that not go in? Yeah. Big moment that in the game. Big moment in the tie. I think if that goes in, the tie completely just changes, just tilts completely in Liverpool's favour. Unfortunately, we're still deadlocked at 0-0. Still a long way to go, though. Long way to go. Come on. We can do this. Rebel MC, Safanov isn't a bad keeper. Oh, he's been shocking. Every time I've seen him, he's been awful. Absolutely dreadful. Kanate, don't go back to the keeper. Oh, don't like that. We do not like that. Well done, Verts. Oh, Maka, foot in, lad. See, I love that. I love that we're all chasing off the ball. That's better. That's loads better. Absolutely what we want to see. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. That's the kind of stuff we need. Better. Intensity off the balls there. Marquinhos, to be fair, is the best centre-back in the world right now. He's definitely up there, isn't he? Yeah, he's had a great game so far. A couple of big blocks and interceptions. 3-2 to Atletico Madrid, yeah. PSG pass with such flow and skill, even under big pressure. Do you know why they can, though? Honestly, I just feel like the the fact they have those wingers, and even Dembele, they have such pace up front. It's so easy for them to get out because they've always got an out ball. Like, you don't have to be that technically brilliant because you can just knock it over the top. That option is always on because Kvaratskhelia, Doué and Dembele will beat 95% of defenders for pace. They've always got that option on. So good. Oh, hey, Hakimi gives the ball away. Cheap. Wirtz. Good pass. Unlucky. Szoboszlai picks it up. Got to get to that one. Got to get to that one. Oh, foot in. We're losing the second balls. When you're losing your 50-50s. Far post. Yes, Kirkes. Well done, Kirkes. Wonderful stuff, sir. Dan, what are you laughing at Ekatike for, lad? What are you laughing at Ekatike for? That's not very nice. Let's laugh at people getting hurt and injured. That shows the quality of the man. I'm sure your mum and dad didn't raise you like that, mate. I'm sure they didn't raise you like that. Surely raised you better than that. CT Kingdom. Nice. Good stuff, mate. Clayton. Hello. How's it going, man? Thank you very much. Addy. I am. Yes, I am. Cleared away. Wirtz. Yes, well done. Frimpong. Oh, my God. This fella can't pass 5 yards. He could play for United, him. Adam says, as good as Frimpong and Kirkes are, were they the fullbacks Liverpool needed? Well, I'll tell you something. They're not the fullbacks that the manager wanted. That's for damn sure. The manager wanted a completely different type of fullback. But that's who he got given. Chemistry in the PSG side is really good. Players seem to complement each other. Spent a fortune to get it, mind, but yeah, they absolutely are very, very well worked, very well drilled. They've been settled for a while as well. I think that's important, that you've got a team that's kind of stuck with each other for a while. It's not a new team. They've not been forming. Well, they have been forming for a long time to get this good. It's kind of like what Liverpool are trying to do in many ways, is to sign lots of young players who can grow together. And the short term, there might be a little bit of pain. There might be a little bit of discomfort and maybe we won't be absolutely at the top of our game. But long term, maybe in 3-4 years, if these players stay together, if this squad stays together, the talent is there that we could maybe be somewhere close to this. Addy, what's your channel name, mate? It's exactly the same as this one. Key Thomas, Premier League dad. Mendes has gone down. He's still saying he wants to stay on the pitch, but no, I think they are going to make a change here. Yeah, it's going to be a change. Change for PSG. Might it be one that's... something Liverpool can take advantage of down that right-hand side. Hernandez coming on. He's not a bad player to replace him, is he? City of North Hill, it's just a good story. Dropping Mbappe to play as a team and play good open footy, the likes of which Arsenal would never. Yeah, no, that's another factor. Yeah, I do like that PSG sold their star player and went on to become so much better. Welshwing, I've got a half-time quiz ready if you want, Key. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. Always appreciate it. This PSG team ain't anywhere near the levels of what Fergie crafted. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I watched every single Fergie side pretty much, going right back to the start of the Premier League era. And I don't know. This is a very, very talented PSG side, and I think history will look back on them fondly. I think the fact that they play in a Farmers League maybe discredits them somewhat, but they're a fabulous side, and yeah, they've got some real talent in there. Comparable to that United side, anyway. Salah in the area. Gotta get the ball in first time, lads. Stop messing around with it. Salah. Not good enough. Kvaratskhelia, it's a corner. We'll take that. Kvara gives a corner away. Marvin, do you think you can win against United in the Premier League? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Of course we can. Yeah. Listen, if Leeds can go there and win, I'm sure we can. And we've got a point to prove as well. 40 minutes on the clock. Konate's forward. Van Dijk's forward. This would be a wonderful time to score. Bang on half-time. 5 minutes before half-time. The worst time to concede for any team. Ball whipped in. Terrible corner. Absolutely, objectively terrible. Gravenberch. Yes, Ryan. Stand it. Stand it. No. Fucking shocking. And now PSG on the counter. And they've got a lot of room here if they take it. Slow him down. Good defending. Well done. I would take Wirtz in a heartbeat. Wirtz really needs to step up. Why can't he play as well as he does for Germany? The difference is, the way that he plays for Germany, he has two things. Well, he has three things for Germany that he doesn't have in this Liverpool squad, right? He has a number 6 behind him. We don't have that. They have a number 6 who does most of his defensive legwork for him. He has 2 very fast wingers either side of him, which create space for him. They make runs off the fullback, and they create space for him. So he has a lot more room to operate when he plays for Germany. And he has a very clinical centre-forward ahead of him nearly every time. Whoever they play, they have a much more clinical centre-forward than we do. Put it that way. Ekitike is not there. Maybe Isak, when he's ready next season, will take over that mantle. But at the moment, all we've had is Ekitike at centre-forward. And or Cody Gakpo. And I'm sorry to say, neither of them are as clinical as anything that Germany have to offer. PSG, big chance. Strike, easy peasy, we'll take that. Government name unknown. Liverpool keep crossing into the box when we're terrible at crosses. They need to keep passing it through the middle to Isak. That was working well. And Gamer Guru, Zidane's Madrid was better than Pep's Barca team for me. Oh, come on. Five to go. Milo Kitty, Liverpool have nothing like Germany. No, are you disputing that? Seems you're not very smart if you're saying that we actually have fast wingers, because we really don't. I don't know if you've watched much of Liverpool this season, but we have a lot of things, but we don't have fast wingers. And I think that's very, very important for number 10s to operate. Which team do you think have been the better team? I would say, so far, it's been very even. PSG have had chances. Liverpool have certainly had chances. I would say it's quite even. I would say 0-0's the right scoreline, based off what we've seen so far. But it only takes one chance. That's the thing with PSG, and they're in here. Big chance, big chance. Oh, what a tackle from Konate. Huge tackle from Ibu. He might have just earned himself that contract. Milo Kitty, I mean, how haven't you spending that much? Well, again, yeah, that's a question for Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. Ultimately, they decided how Liverpool spent their money. The manager didn't. The manager deserves an awful lot of sympathy and credit, I think, for working with what he was given. The players that he did get handed to him. A lot of them have been out injured. Terrible from Gravenberch again. PSG. Kvaratskhelia into the area. Keep him out for Impong. Got to get a block on this one. Far post. Strike. Far post. We'll have that. We'll take a goal kick. Konate's been excellent tonight, to be fair. Liverpool have nothing much left to lose after this. Got to throw the kitchen sink. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the big test for Liverpool. Get the kitchen sink and throw it at PSG. Elanga would have been a better Liverpool fit. I mean, I doubt it. But he certainly would have been pace, and pace is very much necessary for the way Liverpool want to play and the way the manager wants to play. We desperately needed pace going into this season, and we don't have it. You can't sell Luis Diaz. Oh, no, big chance! Penalty! Free kick, anything! Red card, surely! Oh, shocking. Absolutely shocking. And now PSG are through. Verge, you've got to keep him out. No shot. Side netting. Side netting. Guna's villains. Is it an Achilles? I hope he's okay. We don't know just yet. But I imagine maybe there is a... No, Mo, that's silly. Pacho absolutely bowls him over there. Who's the better Liverpool manager, Slot or Klopp? I think Jurgen Klopp has done something that Arne Slot couldn't have done. But I think it's also fair to say that Arne Slot has done something that Jurgen Klopp couldn't do either. So I think Jurgen Klopp is absolutely the better manager. There's no doubt about that. But I also don't think it's just as cut and dry as that. I think they're both fantastic managers. Both deserve respect as well. Key, I'm so happy. Ipswich are 2-0 down against Portsmouth at half-time. Are they really? Oh, no. Has McAllister just got done there for an handball? Oh, my God. Shocking. Foul, and McAllister now misses a potential semi-final first leg. If we get there, McAllister ain't playing in it. Iriola leaving Bournemouth was a surprise. Yeah, well, not so much of a surprise, but I think they'll be... Well, apparently they're interested in McKenna, aren't they? Kieran McKenna from Ipswich is who Bournemouth are looking at to replace him. That wouldn't be a bad signing, bad appointment. Do Yellows not get wiped for the semi? Nope. Misses next match. I mean, to be honest, he might not be there anyway. Welshwing says, didn't Klopp once get smashed by Real Madrid and Anfield while Slot beat them twice? Yeah, listen, Jurgen Klopp's certainly not perfect. We had many times where we struggled, both domestically and in Europe. People tend to forget that. A lot of Liverpool fans forget it. Government name unknown. Frimpong keeps leaving his man, and it backfires every time. We're lucky the guy keeps being caught offside. I think that's a deliberate... It is a risk. I mean, you say we can't throw the kitchen sink at him, but I think we have to in many ways. We have to go at it. We have to take risks. The risk is that we leave the back door open, right? If you're trying to score 2 goals against PSG, the risk in that is that you're probably going to have to take some chances that normally you wouldn't want to take. John says, would you miss him much the way he's played this season? Who? Would I miss who much? Jellyfish, I think the only thing was Fergie did leave an ageing squad. Rooney suspected it a few years before. He bought it to win his last instead of buying for the future. Yeah, that's true. Very much so. Broken Verdict says, yeah, every manager has lost a few times. Fergie went for the win and we got battered against Newcastle. We lost 6-2 to City. Like, stuff happens. Yeah, listen, and that's a massive, massive opportunity there for PSG as well. Come on, Verts. Here we go. 4 minutes to half-time. Wirtz gives the ball away. Canate pumps it long. Got to win it back. Here we go. Get it out to him. Come on, Liverpool. Got to move the ball quicker. No, Salah. Shocking that from Mo. Absolutely shocking. And he's working back at least. That's better. Stay with your man. Stay with your man. Half-time, ref. Half-time. We'll take half-time now. Yeah, there you go. Half-time. Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Not necessarily the half that we were hoping for. We definitely had a very, very decent couple of chances in that half to take the lead. Maybe one of them we should have taken. But PSG have had theirs as well. Listen, you could argue we've rode our luck as well as they've rode their luck. Two very good teams playing each other in a quarter-final. It was very tight last year. It'll probably be very tight this year again. I can't really have too much of a complaint about how we're playing so far. They're maybe the best side. Maybe the best side in Europe at this moment in time. Welshwing says, halftime quiz. A to Z of the highest French Champions League goal scorers since 1992. Now, no I, J, or Y. Okay. That's our halftime quiz. If you've not already, get your answers in the chats. Welshwings halftime quiz. It is the top 20. Is it top? Oh, it's A to Z. Sorry, it's an A to Z. A to Z of the highest Champions League goal scorers, French Champions League goal scorers. A to Z. O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Look at me showing off. H is Henry. Okay, no surprise that H is Henry. I'm sure Z is Zidane. Z is Zidane. Gotta be. L for Lacazette. Christ, we're flying already. Fabulous stuff. L for Lacazette. A for Anelka, could it be? M is Mbappe. There's no I, J, or Y. Okay. No I, no J. M is Mbappe. L is Lacazette. H is Henry. G for Griezmann. Good answer. Well done. Z is for Zidane. P for Pires. B for Benzema. Surely B is Benzema. B for Benzema. D for Dembele. What about A for Anelka? Could it be? Umtiti. U for Umtiti. A is Anelka. Good stuff. Well done, everyone. Keep them coming. P for Pires. Robert Pires. Fabulous player. Did we say there was no Q? Did we say there was no Q? I, J, or Y. So there is a Q. A Q. A French Q. B for Benzema. Who's the Q, maybe? R for Ribery. French player. Surname starting Q. C for Kabay, maybe? Or Coleman? Kingsley Coleman. It's got to be Kingsley Coleman for C. W for Viltord. C for Kingsley Coleman. Sorry, not Q. Okay, there's no Q either. S. French player beginning with S. N for Nasri. Could be Nasri. That's probably not a terrible shout. There is no Q. He's changed his mind. There was no Q. C is Kingsley Coman. What about an E? Highest scoring French Champions League player with the surname starting E. Can you tell me? Highest scoring Champions League French player, surname starting E. T's got to be Trezeguet. Yeah, I'd be amazed if T isn't Trezeguet. S could be Sahar. What about E, though? I'm really struggling with E. Eto. Ekatike. Eto's Cameroonian. It's not Sahar for S. Is Trezeguet T Welsh wing? Is Trezeguet T? Odsonne Edouard for Celtic. Not a terrible shout. Again, he played for PSG and Celtic. Could be. Be amazed if he is. Evra didn't score that many, did he? E. T for Trezeguet. Okay, T for Trezeguet. U's got to be Umtiti, hasn't it? Is you Umtiti? Stefan Umtiti? Was it Stefan Umtiti? I can't remember his first name. Samuel Umtiti it was, wasn't it? Sorry. E is Ekatike. Bloody hell, I didn't think he'd have already had that. But there you go, Ekatike is E. T for Trezeguet. F. What about F? French Champions League. Highest French Champions League goal scorer with a surname starting F. Is O Elise? Ooh, O could be Elise. U is not Umtiti. U is not Umtiti. Oh, well, Christ, who could it be then? U. I'm really struggling with that then. Is there an X? There is an X, yes. S is not Louis Sahar, no. Not Undev, no. Florent Malouda. No, Malouda would be M, wouldn't he? And we've got Mbappe for M. So we're doing, this is a Welsh wing halftime quiz. A to Z of the highest scoring French players in the Champions League. A is Anelka. B is Benzema. C, Kingsley Coman. D, Dembele. E, Ekatike. We've not got F. G is Griezmann. H, Henry. There is no I or J. We've not got K. French K. K. What about K? Upamecano. F is Flamini. Again, I would never have said Mathieu Flamini. But there you go, Mathieu Flamini. O Elise. What about O for Elise? We've already got Lacazette. N for Nasri. Oh, it was Nkunku. Sorry. Nkunku is N. Must have missed that one. Sorry. N is Nkunku. Not Kimmich. No, Kimmich is German. Joshua Kimmich. O for Elise or U for Upamecano, maybe. P is Pires, not Pogba. Yes, U is Upamecano. Okay. What about Valbuena? Mathieu Valbuena. Let me put my teeth back in. Mathieu Valbuena for V. He used to score quite a few for Marseille, didn't he? Bet Mathieu Valbuena's V. Yeah, we've already got Zidane for Z. We've got Wiltord for W. We've got Trezeguet for T. Upamecano for U. Ribery for R. Pires for P. Kante is K. N'Golo Kante, the highest scoring K. There is no X either. Oh, okay. Didn't think Kante would be there, but there you go. So we've got S and O left to get. Is that right? It's not Valbuena either. My God. Not Valbuena. So we need a V, an O, and an S. By my logic. Varane, maybe? A V and O and an S. Can you guess? V, O, and S. Voronin was Ukrainian. Yeah, not French. L is Lacazette. So we need an O, an S. Yeah, an N. Sorry, an O, an S, and a V, right? Vieira? Has no one said Vieira? O is going to be tricky, but you all know him. Oh my God. Christ, I'm panicking now. Always going to be tricky. We all know him. Highest scoring Champions League French player with the surname starting O. I'm struggling. Abel Xavier was not French. No, there is no X. Abel Xavier was Mozambique. Well, he played for Portugal, but he was born in Mozambique. V is Vieira. Okay, V is Vieira. We got it right in the end. So now we need an S and an O. There's only S and O left to go. It's not Overturn. It's not Sahar. It's not Sissoko. Don't think it's Sissoko. Anyway, Sissoko didn't really play that much in the Champions League, did he? Played for Spurs for a bit. Overmars. Dutch Mark Overmars. Yeah, French players. We've if you've just joined us, we are doing French, the highest scoring French players in Champions League history, A to Z. So A is Anelka. He's the highest scoring French player with a surname starting A. Anelka, Benzema, Coman, Dembele, Ekitike, Flamini, Griezmann, Henry. There is no I or J. Kante, Lacazette, Mbappe, and Kunku. Then we need an O. It's Overturn. Gabriel Overturn is the highest score. I'm not having that. Gabriel Overturn has more Champions League goals than Michael Olise. Goodness gracious me. What on earth is going on in the world of football? He scored one. Michael Olise has never scored a Champions League goal. Has he really not? He's not scored a goal in the Champions League. And S was Suarez. Who's Suarez? I don't even know who that is. These are just players I would never have got. Suarez. Frank Soze. Frank Soze, who played for Marseille, Monaco, Atalanta. Oh, bloody hell. I'd have never got that. Frank Soze. He retired pretty much in the mid to late 90s. He was done as a player, really, mid to late 90s. But there you go. Frank Soze is the S, and Gabriel Overturn, surprisingly, is the O. Well done, Adam. Good stuff. Hooponen says, how's the game going? It's going all right so far, mate. Still 0-0. But we've definitely had some chances. So we only need one. I think one, and it just changes the game, doesn't it? Still in it. Absolutely still in it. Okay, well, thank you, Welsh Wing. As always, mate, really appreciate the quiz. If you enjoyed that, do us a favour. Leave a like on the video. Make sure you've subscribed if you've not already, but leave a like. And yeah, well done. Thank you for that, Welsh Wing. We are a couple of minutes away from the second half kicking off. Now, at half-time, I asked you before kick-off. I'm going to ask you again, right? So far, the poll is saying Liverpool win 38%, draw 7%, PSG win. Let's end that poll and let's try another one at half-time. Here we go. Start a new poll. Half-time at 0-0. Who goes through? PSG or Liverpool? Get your answers in. Get your answers in the poll. Allez, PSG, says Jabba. Rohale says PSG to win on the night too. Marvin, I love Liverpool, but as a United fan, that doesn't make sense. Gareth says we need to stop Vitinha. He's running the show. To be honest, mate, I think we're going to have to kind of accept. There's a couple of things. I think Liverpool fans have gone into this one almost expecting well, not expecting, but demanding that we dominate PSG. And we're just not that side. We're not good enough to dominate PSG. We are not good enough. and we don't have a squad big enough. Especially when they've had a big rest over the last week and we've not. So they're a lot fresher than us. They're a lot more experienced than us. They've got a lot more pace than us. We were never going to come into this one and batter him. It was just never going to happen. Gomez is coming on, though. That's a change for Liverpool. Joe Gomez about to enter the fray. And it's looking like he's going to come on maybe for Frimpong. Yeah, that's not a bad change, that. It's not a bad change. I'll take that. I still believe in your birthday effect. Me too, mate. Me too. Gakpo's also entered the fray. Gomez and Gakpo, who for? Who we've brought them on for? Isak and Frimpong off. Fair enough. They're not having too great a night, either of those two. Frimpong certainly was struggling. So, yeah, Gakpo and Gomez enter the fray at half-time. Here we go. Frimpong's been poor so far. George says Liverpool need to accept Wirtz doesn't fit. He's miles off it. Do you not watch much football, George? Is this your first season watching footy? I just can't understand how anyone would have that opinion unless if you've watched Liverpool at any point this season. Wirtz has probably been our best player for most of the season. Certainly for the last few months, anyway. Gakpo, no thanks, says Beelzebub. I'll be honest, I think Cody Gakpo can do something. He's turned up on European nights for us before. And listen, he's got a bit more about him than Isak at the minute. Isak's only 20 minutes off. He's now 45 minutes back from a broken leg. I think you've got to give the player a bit of leeway. He's not going to come back in and be bang up to his best, is he? Weather's lovely down here. Well, here we go. Big second half for Liverpool. Got to leave it all out on the pitch. Huge moment for us. Can we do it? That's the question. Salah. Start as we mean to go on, lads. Here we go. Those are good changes, in my opinion. Isak just coming back, basically didn't do anything. Ping Pong is trash. He's not trash. No, he's not trash, mate. Frimpong's another one who's only just back off injury. You've got to kind of, the same leeway that you would give for Isak, I think you've kind of got to give it to Frimpong as well. In his first season, I don't mind. Frimpong's had a couple of really good moments for us. And recently, City, when he came on, didn't look great. PSG first leg didn't look great. And now this one, not look great. But I think you'd be harsh to blame it just on those 3 games. Before that, he was injured. Liverpool fan toffees, I was avoiding relegation last few years. User 7811, Isak has been the biggest transfer flop in history. Probably, yeah. If you've only started watching footy in the last 12 months or so, I would probably agree with that, yeah. Frimpong can't defend. I mean, in fairness, in this setup, he's not really being asked to do much defending. I think the reason that Gomez has been brought on is probably more to do with the fact that Salah doesn't defend. When we had Ekatike out there and played with a bit more of a box 4, here's Salah. Salah won't do as much defending as maybe we need him to. Szoboszlai over to the left-hand side. Kirkes out to Cody Gakpo. On it's Gravenberch. Cody's in the centre. $120 million for Isak, and you don't think he's been the biggest flop ever? Well, no, it's because he's not played that many games, mate. No, I think if you're being an adult about it, if you're being grown up and wanting an actual serious football conversation, I don't think anyone's actually saying that Alexander Isak's the biggest flop ever. If you're trying to get, if you're on the wind-up, fair enough, yeah. If you're on the wind-up, then maybe. Oh, big chance. Gakpo. Oh, he'll take the corner. Corner, surely. No. Hey, he says, brought on Gomez. I can't be arsed. Why else wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you bring on Gomez? What's wrong with bringing on Gomez? Gomez comes on to shore it up so Salah can go forward. That's a shame, Mark. It's a shame you've got to say stuff like that, Mark. Got people being racist in the chat. Not very good, that, mate. Move on. We'll just move you on. Very sad. Yeah, Mark's gone. Mark's gone, mate. We're not having Mark in saying stuff like that. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Can't say stuff like that. Hey, we need goals and he takes an attacker off. Get him gone, passive manager. Do you mean we need goals and he takes him off? He's took Frimpong off, mate, because he's having a shocking game. Joe Gomez can play more of a right-back situation and allow Salah to go. If you need a defender on to let Salah not even have to worry about his defensive duties, Gomez is the one. Oh, just over the bar. Unlucky from Joe Gomez. The roof would have exploded then. Ollie, why aren't you at Anfield? I don't go the games, never will go the games again. I stopped going 2 years ago, won't be going back ever again. CT Kingdom, what did Mark say? Well, let's assume that it was racist, what he said. Why would I repeat it, CT Kingdom? Come on. Up here for thinking, mate. Down there for dancing. I said it was racist. If it is racist, then I'm not going to say it again, am I? Thoughts on Mark Goldbridge selling out? Why do you think he's selling out? I don't think he's selling out. Why on earth would you say he's selling out? Here we go. Douay has gone down. Might need a change here as well. Clips Market says he sold his channel to Gary Neville. I don't understand why that would mean selling out, though. Selling out's usually viewed as a negative thing. I'm not sure that's selling out. Fair play to it. Listen, at the end of the day, he's got a big deal for it. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. Yet nothing really changes, but he gets a load of money in his back pocket. What? I don't understand why anyone would turn their nose up at that. Good luck to him. Absolutely good luck to him. I think you'd have to be a bit of a hater, to be fair. What are we saying? Sorry, Bryn says Neville bought him out. Oh, I know, Aiden. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Harvey says got between 4 to 7 million for it and nothing changes and more investment for the channels. Exactly, yeah. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. He says Isaac's our biggest goal threat, best player tonight, but no, subs him off. I don't know if you noticed, mate, but he did break his leg. He's only played about 20 minutes coming into this game tonight since breaking his leg last year. So, you know, I don't know if you know, but that might be a reason why he's gone off. Maybe he had 45 minutes in him. I think that's maybe the wise thing to do with a £120 million record signing. What do you think? Swifty, Iriola's made for Liverpool, in my view. Not for me. Well, listen, if he is, then he'll have to wait until maybe Christmas time at the absolute earliest, because there's absolutely no way Arne Slot is leaving this club. Not a chance. The club are going to back him, and as absolutely they should. Fair play to him. Here we go. Here's Salah down the right-hand side. Into Wirtz. Great play by Wirtz. Salah, big chance. Got to take it. Terrible from Mo Salah again. Oh, how many times does this fella want an actual opportunity to just put the ball in? He's here again. Salah fucking lets it run out of play. You're absolutely shocking. How's he got a corner for that? Lucky boy. I tell you what, absolutely shocking. Gamer Guru, if you played like this the first leg, you might have been 0-0 for this game. I mean, I think, to be fair, the fact that they got a deflected goal probably changed the game very early on. Salah, Safanov punches it away. Danny Ross, love the backing of the manager. Some Liverpool fans are a joke. Some football fans in general, to be honest. There's a lot of football fans who are like that. Beelzebub, you shouldn't explain for Isaac to the Neanderthals in your chat, pal. Hey, listen, that's at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Ferran Torres has scored to make it 3-1 Barcelona. Driving forward again and cleared away. Safanov's been brilliant. He has done well tonight. Yeah, he's made a couple of big changes. A couple of big saves. A couple of big punches as well. Here's Gravenberch driving forward. Hit it, lad. Hit it. Oh! That was a fantastic run from Gravenberch. More like the lad we saw last year. That's better. That's the sort of stuff we need to see. Wonderful from Gravenberch. Drives forward. Maybe should hit the target there, actually. Oh, so close. Can't complain about the pitch being dry tonight. No, not at all. Shell says, get in. What, Barcelona 3-1 up now? Game's very much delicately poised in that one, isn't it? Oh, it might be raw. Might be getting chalked off. Yeah, it might be getting chalked off. I think at some point we will see Rio Engamoa. Don't get me wrong. I'm almost certain we will. We still need to get. Oh, Szoboszlai, unlucky. Better. Yeah, I think we're going to need all of our attacking options, and obviously losing Ekitike, we're going to have to throw Rio Engamoa on at some point. Who for is the big question, though. Let's be honest. Looking at the Liverpool team at the minute, there's not really a huge amount of options, really. I'd maybe take him off for McAllister, put Wirtz central, and go Salah, Wirtz, Rio, Gakpo as the front four. Barcelona goal's been chalked off. Ball whipped in, cleared away. Too easy, that, for PSG. Far too easy. Van Dijk shoved in the back. Gravenberch header. Van Dijk again. Wins the second ball. Better from Liverpool. Yes. Here we go. Don't hit it. Mo. Got to get the ball in. Bastard. Rohale says we have no one like Gerrard anymore. He had bad matches too. Who doesn't, but at his best, he was a game changer. We just haven't got too many game changers, unfortunately. And the ones that we do have are just a little bit too young to sort of grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Huge chance, Kirkes! Oh, no! Just wide! Oh, again, another big chance. Good play from Salah. Big, big moment. Oh, so close. Jose Sanchez, Key, if you honestly had to rate Max Darman as a talent 1 to 10, what do you give him? I genuinely don't care. In the nicest possible way right now, in the middle of a Champions League game, I genuinely don't care. Max Darman's a good player, a very talented young player, same as Rio Engamoa, but rating him 1 to 10 at this moment in time, just not important. They've not even done anything realistically of any consequence up to this point. So any number I gave would be totally pithy and would mean nothing. It would mean absolutely nothing. We could all pick a number out of thin air. 7. 7, I'll give him a 7. But to do that conversation any sort of justice, he needs more time. Same as Rio. They're young lads, they need more time. So before we make any sort of judgment, they need more time. Clips Market says thoughts on Carragher and Neville, saying Roy Keane is the second best midfielder in Prem history. Agree. He's probably not far off. I don't know about second best, but he's probably not far off. Gerrard and Keane are the two that yeah, I would Vieira, Keane. There was. Yeah, I'd still look at them. They didn't really have any deficiencies to their game, Keane and Vieira. That's a great ball. Great defending from Canate. There's a claim for... No, he's offside anyway. We'll take that. Beelzebub, if we can get a goal before 70 minutes, I reckon PSG bums will start going as well. Squeaky bum time. Well done, Joe Gomez. That's what we wanted to see. Yes. Go on, lad. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Hit it. Oh, no. Unlucky. No, lads. That's not good enough. Better pressure there. Canate. It's all Liverpool. 30 minutes to go. We absolutely just need to get a big chance. Interverts. Good defensive play by PSG yet again. They're only leaving one up top. Szoboszlai. Come on, Liverpool. One and they start to panic. Gomez. Ball in. Far post. Crap. Missing Rice this late into the season when we need him reminds me of when Saliba went off injured. Could spell our doom if the players don't step up in his place. And unlucky Domino says Liverpool are going out. Arsenal will be the only English club in the semis. But they will get battered by Barca, so it doesn't matter. Arteta out. Listen, I wouldn't be so sure you're getting past Sporting yet. Salah, chance, Verts. Oh, Mo. Oi. Well done. Get at him. That'll do you. Well done, Joey. Go again. Better from Liverpool. Much better if you can keep it in. This is good. This is better. This is what we want to see. Hit it, Dom. Hit it. No! Hit it! You've not got that time. And now PSG on the counter. This is where they're going to kill us off. And it will be here. It will be. Must be. Great tackle, Kirkes. And he's offside anyway. Kirkes with a sensational tackle. That's it. That's what we wanted to see. Fabulous stuff. Wonderful stuff there from Liverpool defensively. Milos Kerkez deserving an awful lot of praise. But again, we're taking these sorts of chances, going forward, committing more bodies. Anyone who says this manager's not taking chances, you're off your head. We're certainly committing bodies forward. We're just not taking the chances, the few that are coming our way. Gakpo, inside again. Cody Gakpo. Oh, unlucky again. Tell me why Salah should make 70,000 teachers' salaries this season. Well, I'll tell you something. Having worked in education, have you seen the standards of teachers lately? No, listen, that was a facetious comment, but I will say Mo Salah has not done anything to warrant that salary, but then you can also make an argument that no footballer is deserving of a teacher's salary, or 10,000 teachers' salaries, or 10,000 nurses' salaries, or 10,000 police officers' salaries. You can make that argument for every pillar of society. I would say that, yeah, that's a reflection of modern society. Unfortunately, we prize our footballers higher than we do teachers, and that's on me and you as much as it is anyone else. Because if we cared about it, we would demand change, and we don't. In the States, our standard has dropped. Salary's 70 times the man I am, to be fair. Jellyfish, they won't get 3-0, no chance. We don't need 3-0. 2-0's enough. 2-0 is enough. 2-0 takes it to extra time. 2-0 is enough. If we get one in the next 15, 20 minutes, if we get one in the next 25 minutes, I think we still manage to get through to extra time. If we can get one in the next 25 minutes, that's the big thing. If we can get one in 25 minutes, then maybe there's an outside chance. Do you think Atletico can hold it? Well, there's not many teams better under Simeone. There's not many who could maybe hold out. Here's Gravenberch. Strike! Oh, unlucky. Better again. Late stage capitalism. Hey, no, listen, I agree. But I think at the end of the day, if you value your teachers, you've got to show up for them. Same as police officers. Same as people want safer streets. They want smarter schools, cleaner, all that sort of stuff. You've got to look after your pillars of society, your teachers, your police officers, your nurses, your doctors. We don't. We absolutely don't. Overworked and underpaid, every single one of them. No problem paying sports stars and celebrities and all that sort of stuff, not all that money. Joe Gomez with a strike. What are you doing having a strike from there, man? 30 yards out? Might as well have been 30 miles out. Gomez again. Why are we... If we're resorting to Joe Gomez from 30 yards out, I think we really have lost all hope. Sobersley, left-footed, have a goal. They keep trying to get you on your left foot. Penalty referee! Penalty referee! He's given it! He's given the penalty! And it is! It absolutely is. I can't believe you're even complaining about that, PSG. It's a nailed-on penalty. He comes from behind you and you've cleaned him out. It's a penalty, Liverpool. We've got 30 to go and it's a penalty. Yeah! Now, Mo Salah, don't you dare. Don't you dare. He clatters into the back of him. It's a great decision, referee. Wonderful decision, referee. McAllister creeps forward and Pacho just kicks him in the back of the leg. It's there. It's a penalty for Liverpool. And it's going to be Mo Salah who's going to take it, I'm sure, but he can't miss it. We can't let Mo Salah take this, please. Please, not Mo Salah. Please don't let Salah take this. Anybody else. Anybody else. Give it any other player. I don't care who you give it to. Just not Mo Salah. You can't give it to anyone else. Don't you dare go and have a look at this, ref. Don't you dare go and give it. Don't you dare. If this one gets VAR'd, oh, he's going having a look at it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, you absolute joker. Absolute joke. Fuck. That's just an absolute shocker. I can't believe this is what we're talking. He literally kicks him in the back of the leg. He kicks him in the back of the leg. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. You can't kick his standing foot. You can't kick his standing foot. What are we doing here, ref? Do you know what? In the Champions League, they do quite frequently go and they'll go back and they'll say, no, I actually think it's a pen. But he's not going to do it, is he? Here we go. No penalty. Absolute fucking joker. Absolute joker. Nailed on penalty. Nailed on penalty. You absolute joke of a referee. What are we doing here? Look at his left leg. Look at McAllister's left leg. He kicks the back of it. How are you saying that's not a pen? He kicks the back of his left leg. If he's kicked the back of his left, I'm sorry, that's a joke. That is an absolute joke. There is just no way that's not a pen. We've been absolutely done. We've been absolutely done. He's absolutely kicked through the back of him. Shocking decision. Oh, and the ref's giving it to them now. You absolute joker, referee. He's kicked the back of his leg. He's absolutely belted the back of his leg. Unbelievable. I can't believe what we're even talking about here. Rio Engamoa comes on. Right, well, it's all over to you now, Rio, because this referee is giving us nothing. Clown of an official. Joe Gomez has only been on the pitch for 20 minutes. Fucking hell. This is a disaster of a decision from the referee. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's clattered into the back of him. Right, well, now we are on for 25 minutes to go. Rio Engamoa is on the pitch for Joe Gomez. Liverpool got it all to do. All to do. Go on, Mo. Back to Wirtz. Need to keep hold of it. Well done. Into Kirkes. Over to Rio. Get at your man there. Get at your man. That'll do you. We'll have a corner, sir. We'll take that. Good lad. We'll take the corner. Broken verdict. It's not a pen. How's DCL elbowing Euro not a foul yesterday and you want a pen for that? Because they're completely different things. They are completely different and you know they're completely different. He didn't elbow him for a kickoff. There was no elbow involved. Oh, again, massive chance. McAllister's gone down holding his face. Any chance of a penalty for that, ref? Are we going to get a check on that one, sir? Any chance at all? McAllister here. I tell you what, do you know what? Fucking hell. In what world can you just rugby tackle players and get none of the ball? This is shocking. Fucking hell. Oh. Gets none of the ball. Absolutely none of the ball. You boys have been robbed there. Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. People in the chat know it. We've been absolutely robbed. Put in a decent performance tonight and we've been robbed by the officials yet again. Sobersley, got to give it off. Keep hold of the ball, lad. Above all else, for God's sake. Fannying around with it. Well done, Mamadashvili. Long ball forward. Salah's underneath it. We'll take the throw. Come on. Take the throw. Salah. Into Gravenberg. He's had a good game tonight, Grav. Into Salah. Into him. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Oh, fucking... So close. Chance after chance here for Liverpool. Well done, Verge. And we're in again here. If we can get it to Rio. Go on, Rio. No. That's not a foul, ref. That's not a foul, ref. I've not seen a foul given for Liverpool once this half. We're 25 minutes in. Fucking shocking. 25 minutes in. Not had a foul. That's not a foul. Look at him going down. Shocking decision. Absolutely dreadful decision. 20 to go. 20 to go. Mohammed Al, thank you for the super chat, mate. This is a robbery coming from a United fan. Exactly. Listen, even United fans know it's a robbery. Even United fans know this is daylight robbery from PSG. Here's Salah. Into the area. Plays it in. Gakpo. Give it off. Verts. Hit it. McAllister. Oh. Kirkers. We've got him penned in the area here. We've absolutely got him. Rio. Oh. Fucking hell. Good save. Good save, that. It's a big opportunity again. 20 left. Come on. Salah. Chance over to Rio. Oh, Cody, why did you take that, lad? It was going to Rio's feet. Oh, we've got to win all these second balls. PSG are just now starting to get them, but no, we've won it back. Kirkes, Rio, chance. You've got the overlap, lad. Get at him. Get at him. Fucking hell. So close. Just the final ball killing us every time. Now Kvaratskhelia. Stand him, Dom. Stand him. No ball. Edge of the box. Don't let the strike. Oh, no. Fucking hell. All of that. All of that. Done so well. So well. Don't take your chances. And they do it in the counter. And do you know what? Do you know what? I'm glad they're showing the fans in the stands clapping and appreciative of it. Because actually, we've played well tonight. It's not a bad performance, this, from Liverpool. It's it's night and day from what we saw in the Parc des Princes. They've done us on the counter-attack here. It's just a lovely finish from Dembele. Just a good goal. What can you say? Good goal, outside of the box. Great finish. Liverpool are out of the Champions League. 20 to go. Oh. Good account. Good account of ourselves, though. This is the thing. Good account of ourselves. Played well. Disappointing. Mega, mega disappointing. But played really, really well. Deserved more. Penalty changes the game. Absolutely hinges on that penalty decision from the referee. Referee gives that pen. Game is completely different. Game swings in our favour. Penalty is absolutely what we needed to see. And I can't believe he overturns it. It's madness to me. Absolute madness that we're talking about a penalty being given by the referee. And there's not enough of a justification. I don't care what anyone says. There's not a justification to overturn that. Mo Salah, shocking. Corner, offside. No, shite. Absolutely shocking. It's interesting, people in the chat are using the word soft to describe the penalty. None of them are saying it was never a pen. It's not a penalty, Kate. It's definitely not a pen. No, they're saying it's soft. Right, well, if it's soft and the referee gives the penalty, soft is not enough to turn it over. Soft still means it's a penalty. It's a penalty. I'm not saying he's absolutely rugby tackled him and dragged him down. They're in again. They're in again, PSG. Keep him out. No. Van Dijk. Oh, my goodness me. Nearly an own goal. Just don't let it become a fucking embarrassment now. Fuck's sake. Moon One says the slot out supporters are going to have a field day now. Do you know what? You say that, though. You say that. But if anyone's like slot out off the back of this, they're absolute idiots. They're mugs. They're fools. Why would you be slot out off the back of a really, really good performance against arguably the best team in Europe? They've played really, really well. We've needed to score 2 goals. They've turned it around and done us on the counter. The only chance they've really had in the second half. We've battered them. And now Kirkes is down. Please don't let you be injured. For God's sake, we need you on. We desperately need you on. Kirkes has been our man of the match tonight. Great performance from Kirkes. Absolute disgusting decision from the referee that has cost Liverpool tonight in a huge moment. Listen, a game of fine margins as well. We'll say that. Game of fine margins. Whenever you're playing top teams, you need decisions to go in your way. You need it. If you have a shot from outside the area that hits the post, you need it to go the right way and not that way, don't you? It's the same tonight. If you get a soft decision in your favour, which some are arguing it's soft, I think everyone else has said. We've had super chats tonight saying, from United fans, by the way, saying, Key, it's absolute daylight robbery you didn't get that penalty. I know it is. It's clear it's not soft, but even if you're arguing the word soft, you still need that to go your way. It's unlucky for Liverpool. Really unlucky. We've done so well tonight. Good performance, good account for ourselves. And I think I'm really just hoping we go and get one just to kind of bookend the tie at least. At least we've not lost both games. Because we don't deserve to lose this one tonight. Here's Wirtz. Ball over to the far side and cleared away. Here's Rio. Back inside to Curtis Jones. Curtis back to Gravenberch. I mean, listen. I'll be honest. Even if we can get one in the next 5 minutes or so, it's still not over. Salah. Oh, for fuck's... It'd be lovely if Mo Salah could win a 50-50. Be fabulous if Mo Salah could win a 50-50. The lad's not putting half the effort in since he's decided he's going. Every single time Mo Salah gets given this nonsense, this favouritism. Fucking Salah FC. Salah with the corner. Garbage. Arteta out says 1 quarter-final win in 5 years. Ole, ole. 0 European Cups in over a century of existence for Arsenal as well, just FYI. Jay Shaw says PSG set up with keeping a clean sheet and they executed it perfectly so far. Listen, they did. And do you know what? I can't even argue. PSG have done really well tonight as well. Defensively, they've been brilliant. Couple of big moments for them where Marquinhos just manages to, get a toe on it and get it away from Van Dijk. Couple of moments in the game that just break us, really, as Liverpool fans. Barca red card. Atletico Madrid 1, Barca 2. Barca down to 10 men, but still needing a goal. Still needing a goal for Barca. Chimey, at least you can still qualify for the Conference League in the Prem Key. Believe. Hey, listen, lad, if you get beat this weekend and we beat Everton, we're above you. We're only 3 points behind you, lads. Here we go. Rio, inside to Curtis Jones. Gotta find a red shirt here, Curtis. Fucking hell. Gravenberg, hit it. Oh, unlucky again. Unlucky. Garcia's been sent off for Barca. That's pretty much done. Blake Griffin, Anfield Agendas just said Slot has to walk at full time. Couldn't give a toss. Couldn't give a monkeys what that fella says. Couldn't give a monkeys. There's some Liverpool fans who'll cash in on the views tonight, won't they? They'll say Slot out. He's got to go. He's got to go. Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. All right. Thank God we've got actual football people running the club who aren't going to listen to numpties like you. Here we go. Gakpo, back to Rio. Salah, Wirtz. Zivko says, if that wasn't a penalty, I don't know what is. The referee killed the game. Thank you for the super chat. Absolutely agree. I completely agree. The amount of people who are saying it is a penalty. It is. It absolutely is. It's a nailed-on penalty. It's ridiculous to even argue it's not a penalty. Here's Rio Wengamoa. 10 minutes to go, Liverpool. We scored 3 in 6 against AC Milan. 3 in 6 against the much better AC Milan side. Could we do it again? Szoboszlai! Oh! 6 minutes was all that was required in Istanbul. Yeah, I picked it up 3-star. I got rid of it. Again, no surprise. No surprise rival fans coming in, dropping Hillsborough shouts and Heysel shouts. It's a real shame those people exist. Karma. Gods of football are watching you for all of your shit on Arsenal. Hey, listen. Karma is coming for Arsenal. The quad's not going so well, is it? As it stands, I wouldn't be so bold, Arsenal fans, because you're on course to win as much as Liverpool this season. You're on course to win as much as us. Good luck. You might need it. Enrique driving his players on, still telling them to get back, keep the defensive shape, they'll need it. He still knows 1 goal's all it needs. PSG driving forward, Van Dijk gets it away, good defending. Curtis, come on, quicken the play up a little bit. Here's Wirtz. Salah's gone through the middle. Fucking hell. Again, shocking. PDM says, whoa, Key, why start on Arsenal? Lad, you've not seen the comments in the chat, I think. You've not seen the comments. You must have missed it. And Twiskin says, I'm an Arsenal fan and totally sick of watching them now. Boring and no drive. Can't we all just laugh at Spurs instead? I mean, hey, you can laugh at whoever you want. It's up to you who you laugh at. All I'm saying is, I'll take stick off a few fans, but I'm not taking stick off United fans and Arsenal fans. The way their seasons are going either. I'll happily take stick off anyone, but not in the context of what their teams are doing. Paul Andrew Smart, I'm imagining Key in a football kit. Bit creepy, that, Paul. Here's Rio. Oh, get it in, lad. Well done. Kirkes, back to Gakpo. Curtis. Penalty, any chance? Again? Fucking referee. Honestly, it's getting to the point there's going to have to be GBH in the penalty area. Get a penalty off this referee. You're not going to get one. Never. Never, ever, ever in a million years. Gamer Guru, some of your fans think it was a penalty, Key. There's Muppets in all fan bases. Hey, listen, I really hope for your sake that Sporting don't turn up tomorrow night. I really hope. Just like Bournemouth did. They don't have to be that good, to be honest. They don't have to do much. Just like Bournemouth and Southampton. Just a half-decent performance. And they'll crumble. Believe me, they'll crumble. Same as United last night against Leeds, to be honest. Here we go. 6 minutes left to go plus injury time. 3-0 down on aggregate. Kanate just got booked. PDM, are you watching Arsenal tomorrow? No. We're watching Bayern Real Madrid. John Devlin, Liverpool won't win nothing, but I would never slag them off the way you do to Arsenal. I think, John, in fairness, you don't see the questions and the comments that I get in the chat that prompt those comments. I get asked a lot of questions about Arsenal, believe it or not. It's not totally and utterly unprompted, unprovoked. The only time I talk about Arsenal is if we're watching Arsenal, or if someone mentions it in the chat and starts asking me questions about him. Key, if you had to take an Arsenal player at Liverpool, who would it be? While we're watching fucking Harrogate and Notts County. Do you know what I mean? That's the sort of stuff, and the mods will vouch for that. They'll see it. They absolutely see it. Rio Wengamoa, back to Gakpo. Over to Salah. Salah gives it away. No surprise there. Gav's Travels, you talk about Arsenal more than Liverpool. I think that's because Arsenal fans come in an awful lot and I respond to most messages, to be honest. I like to keep interactive with the chat, so if people ask a question, I'll quite happily respond. I've no problem. Here's Rio in the area. Good defending, and it's going to be a goal kick, that. It's going to be a goal kick. Addy Pope says, defo pen though, Key. It is a pen. Of course it's a pen. It's absolutely a pen. 1,000,000% it's a pen. Hakimi versus Rio has been a good battle. And you taught during COVID. I bet you handle the classrooms of 30 plus with constant questions. Hard to filter them. I taught during COVID. I've never taught. Yeah, I've never taught during COVID. I've never taught, full stop. Jabber, never a pen. Maka drew the contact. I don't think that necessarily means it's not a pen, though, does it? Strike. Oh, unlucky from Kirkes. That's better. Paul Andrew Smart. This guy was a teacher. Which guy? Which guy are we talking about? Teaching Tony. I imagine Teaching Tony was, given the username. But I wasn't a teacher. No. There's an awful lot of attention seekers here in this chat. An awful lot of attention seekers. TGB, don't worry, Liverpool will make it to the finals. Hey, listen, the chances are Liverpool have still won more European Cups than Arsenal ever in their entire history, just in the last 5 years. Or rather 6 years now, isn't it? We're in 2026 rather than 2025. Alcohol, so engaging with a presenter is attention-seeking. No, not at all. But I think if you put the same comment, the exact same comment in 30 to 35 times, I would imagine that would fall in the bracket of attention-seeking. Would you not agree? I would say that is. I don't imagine you'll reply, because I don't think you were expecting any sort of sophistication back. But that's exactly what the answer is, yes. Dunked on. Okay, dunked on. I don't have... dunked on. Goodness me. There's an expression. Great tackle. Well done. Dunked on. Fucking hell. Here we go. Rio Ingamoa again down the right-hand side. Come on, let's get one back. Rio. Strike. Corner. We'll take that. We'll take that. Slot, after spending $500 million this season, will be looking over his shoulder. Again, football fans who don't quite understand, Slot didn't spend a penny. PDM says, when Liverpool conceded, I have never seen your chat blow up like it did. Now back to 190 viewers. I mean, to be honest, like, listen, they'll react. They always come in when Liverpool concede. Tight on the toffees, your attack is so easy to defend. I'd imagine the same on Sunday. The thing is with Liverpool's attack, mate, it's the worst attack we've had in my 35 years watching Liverpool. Comfortably the worst attack. The worst attack I have seen for Liverpool in 35 years watching us is what we have on this season. Absolutely. Quite comfortably. Brady says, Liverpool has deserved so much more in this game. They've been so unlucky, same as last week, unfortunately. Luke says, Key deserves some stick. As long as it's not personal, he gives it enough. Hey, I don't mind. 2-0. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. Well, hey, listen. I hope they go on and win it. Go and do it. Best side in Europe. Comfortably better than us over the 2 legs. Can't really knock it. 2 good goals. We've taken risks. We've pushed players forward. We haven't taken our chances. Story of our season. Can't really complain. We've come up against a better side and we've gone out. Yeah. We've come up against a better side and we've gone out. There's absolutely no shame in it. PSG are probably the best side in Europe. I imagine they'll go on and win the Champions League again. Quite comfortably better. Over the 2 legs, quite comfortably the better side. And I don't really see that as an embarrassing thing in any way, shape or form. PSG are brilliant. We're not. I think we are probably the 4th or 5th best side in England at the minute. So PSG, easily one of the best sides in Europe. One of the top 2, top 3, easily. Current holders, treble winners last year. Might yet do it again. Not knocking it at all. They deserve to win. Don't really know what more you can say other than that. They deserve the win. They absolutely deserve the win. Deserve the win. However, penalty gets given as it should have done. Completely different game. Completely different game. If the penalty gets given as it should, then it's a completely different game. We are the better side this leg. But over the 2 games, no problem with it. Absolutely no problem. PSG, comfortably the better side. And they deserve to go through. Connor Payne, do you not think losing 2-0 at home is not embarrassing? No, why would that be embarrassing? I think it's only embarrassing if you're a 14-year-old girl and your natural tendency is to overreact to things. Do you not think? If your natural tendency is to freak out and react and be dramatic, then yeah, probably it is. My 5-year-old little girl reacts like that sometimes. So yeah, maybe there is a tendency to overreact with football fans. We can all be like that at times, but absolutely not. No, 2-0 at home to PSG is not a devastatingly embarrassing result. No, absolutely not. They are, for me, the best side in Europe, and for me, they will they'll go on and win it again. And I hope they do. I hope they do. We went out to them last year and they won, and I think that's probably the case again. I think they go on and do it again. Kvaratskhelia, strike, off the line, Kirkes. Simon Stunt, it is when you spent $500 million. Hey, and the people who spent the $500 million won't be here next summer. And to be honest, half of the squad will be gone next summer. So, yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Barca beaten at the Wanda Metropolitano, so it's going to be Atletico Madrid versus Sporting. Well, maybe Arsenal, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Atletico Madrid are in the semis. PSG against maybe Bayern, maybe Real Madrid. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm going to be live for Bayern Real Madrid tomorrow. We'll be keeping an eye on that Arsenal Sporting game. I might even put both games on yet. I'm not sure. But we'll have to wait and see. Bayern Real Madrid is the game we're going to be doing, but we'll keep an eye on that Sporting game. Because the way that Arsenal are playing at the minute, I wouldn't rule out a Sporting comeback. And I imagine all the people in the chat tonight, you won't be here tomorrow if Sporting score first. I imagine you'll all just scuttle off. You'll all scuttle off again, back to the holes. Back to the holes you crawled out of. Dirty seconds left tonight. Leon Subaru, you said last month Bayern were the best. Absolutely no, I didn't. At no point in this entire... I can't remember the last time I ever said that Bayern Munich were the best team in Europe. Maybe once or twice in my entire life I've said that. I've never said Bayern Munich are the best side in Europe. Ever. This season I've said Arsenal at different points and now PSG. And I think it is between those two, genuinely. I think it's between Arsenal and PSG. Sam Savini, I'll be here, mate, and I think we might throw it. Well, hey, there you go. It's full time. It's Liverpool 0, PSG 2. Liverpool out of the Champions League. Again, probably to the eventual winners. Probably to the best side in Europe. The holders, ultimately, disappointing for Liverpool that we didn't take our chances. But I can't really whinge too much. I really can't complain. I thought we played really, really well. Certainly in the second half, we came out. We created a lot of chances. And unfortunately, the referee does not give. That's what the game hinges on. The game hinges on a massive decision. It's on a knife edge. The referee gives a penalty. It should be a penalty. And at that moment, if Liverpool go 1-0 in front, I genuinely think we take them to extra time. I think we take them to extra time. That moment in the tie changes everything. They have a shot from the edge of the box in the first leg. Big looping deflection goes in. We get a penalty, which is a stonewaller in the Premier League, that. Absolute stonewall penalty. We get that, and unfortunately, the referee overturns it. Inexplicable. Absolutely inexplicable. But so frustrating. Because it's clearly a penalty. The amount of people in the chat who've agreed, and I can't understand how it's not. Baffling. PA says, didn't bottle it then as English champions. Well, we're not English champions anymore, mate. We're not. That squad has long since gone. That squad doesn't exist anymore. All of our best players gone, most of them not replaced. That's on the ownership. That's not on the manager, and it's, unfortunately, that's just the position we find ourselves in. But Liverpool need to do better, and I'm sure we'll do better in the summer. We've now got to focus on securing Champions League qualification. Big game against Everton this weekend. I'm going to be live for that. But we've got first up. We've got tomorrow, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. And we'll keep an eye on that Sporting Arsenal game, by the way. We will keep an eye on it, because I'm telling you, these Arsenal fans are getting very cocky. They're getting awfully cocky, these Arsenal fans. And 3 defeats in your last 4. I'm not quite sure I'd be as cocky as you. I'm not so sure. Sporting have already knocked you out of Europe at the Emirates once, under Arteta as well. So it could happen again tomorrow. We're all rooting for it. We are all rooting for it. In fact, I might even just change it right now. There you go. We're ready for it tomorrow. We're ready for it. I'll be there. I'll be watching. Come on, Sporting Lisbon. But in any case, we're going to be watching Bayern Real Madrid. That's going to be a classic as well. I still fancy Madrid to go through, I'll be honest. At this moment in time, I'd predict Madrid to go through. Arsenal will end up doing it, of course, because they'll score a corner or something, Trossard's arse off in the 91st minute or something. And they'll go through. And then Arsenal against Atletico Madrid in a semi-final. Good grief. Is there ever XG is going to be negative XG in that game? Shahid says, yes, it was a penalty and it could have been a game changer. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely it is. Should have been a game changer and was a game changer, I think. If we'd have scored that penalty, as the referee should have given it, then all of a sudden, game's on, 1-0 up on the night, 2-1 on aggregate, 30 minutes to go, we'd have done it. I'm telling you, we'd have got one. We'd have absolutely got one. Jabber will be on the same side tomorrow, Key. Yeah, well, are we all cheering for Sporting tomorrow, Jabber? Yes. Apart from Sam, the lovely Sam. We've got a lot of lovely Arsenal fans in, by the way. Listen, you give it to me, I give it you back. It's banter, it's all good fun. And I don't necessarily wish to take the mick out of you lads, because you're good Arsenal fans. We like you a lot. But there's some divvies who represent your club. There's definitely some divvies in there at the minute. Right. That is me for tonight. Anyway, really appreciate everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the shares, all the comments, all the good stuff. If you've not already, hit subscribe, hit like before you leave. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, same time, Allianz Arena. Come on, Madrid. I want Madrid. We need Madrid to go through. It's the only way. It is absolutely the only way that we get someone in that final who can realistically beat Arsenal. If Arsenal spawn their way past Atletico, it needs to be PSG or Real against them, because either of them will wipe the floor with Arsenal. They'll absolutely wipe the floor. If Bayern get past Real Madrid and they then spawn past PSG, Arsenal will do Bayern. They'll definitely do Bayern. But it'd be quite funny actually see how Harry Kane lifting the trophy in front of him. Right, take it easy, everyone. Lots of love. Enjoy your night, whatever you're doing with it. I know there's not long left before bed, but take it easy wherever you are in the world. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow for Bayern and Real Madrid. We'll do the post-match reaction to this and everything, and we'll talk through all the... It's always best to talk footy, isn't it, after you've had a sleep and a reaction and just a bit of a calm down. I'm emotional at the minute. I'm gutted that we've gone out. Need to sleep on these things and come back calmer tomorrow. We can have a more balanced conversation tomorrow. Shit night.